Maybe it's finally time for Town. Game Freak's other game, not called Pokemon, has been something we've been waiting for since it was initially revealed in the September 2018 Direct. Unfortunately, we've got very little info on the cool game since. We got one screenshot in May of this year, and that's about it. Obviously, it's still coming. They've talked about how there are two teams within Game Freak working on Pokemon and working on Town and how it's refreshing to tackle something new, but it seems like that something new may actually be moving closer to launch. Because today we find out that a trademark has been filed by Game Freak for a new name. It's called Little Town Hero. And while we don't have official confirmation that this is indeed the final name of the game, Town, it sure seems like it lines up. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from Switch Force, and this is freaking exciting because I am pumped for Town. Back in the day, Gabe and I said we may have been more excited for Town than Pokemon. Now that Sword and Shield have been fully revealed, I'm really on board with the wild area, the new Pokemon, and the gym challenges, but I think some people out there are still really hyped for Town. Let me know in the comments down below if you're one of them. Are you pumped for this game? And hit that like button if you want this thing to release soon. We know very little, as I mentioned, but Little Town Hero seems like a pretty good name. In fact, it's very reminiscent of the game Little King's Story, which saw a release on Nintendo Wii. That was a fantastic town simulator title, and I believe this game will veer much more in the traditional RPG genre. They've said that it'll have turn-based combat, and you'll be able to summon other townspeople to help you out, because, of course, the game takes place in one town, and it's always been stated that Town was a working title to release in 2019. Now, they haven't since delayed the game, but they also haven't really shown much. So is there a chance that Town shows up at this year's September Direct? While there's no guarantee a presentation will take place next month, they've used that slot the past 2 years of Switch, and it seems like things are lining up for another show in September. I betcha that Little Town Hero will have a significant piece of that September Direct, and I hope that it has a release date that still bears the 2019 year. I think it's much more likely that this thing does release in 2019 if it is a downloadable title. We don't have confirmation whether this is a retail full experience or something a bit cheaper on the eShop, but it seems like it would be a good fit for December either way. We know that Link's Awakening is in September, Luigi's Mansion 3 in October, Pokemon Sword and Shield in November, so why not finish the year strong for Game Freak after they rake in the cash from all those Sword and Shield sales with a passion project in December? I think it lines up. This Little Town Hero trademark was filed in both English and Japanese, and I would imagine that we've got to be getting close to new information if they're making moves like this. But let me know your take in the comments down below. Do you think Town will still hit in 2019? And what do you think of the name Little Town Hero? Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all the latest and greatest from the Switch and its awesome games. And until next time, thanks again, everybody. Switch Force out.